Hello everybody, this is Gabus Games, and welcome back to a devlog review. This one is going to cover the preliminary information on the Crossout update 0.10.30. And there's a huge amount of info. We got some leak pictures, we got the dev server, pre-access server, PR test, which has some really cool information. And let's just jump right into it. So next Thursday, February 28th, we're getting the new update. And all of this is not final. There will be some minor changes. So first, the clan leagues will be introduced, the best of 3 format for clan battles. The weekly missions for 10 factories and clan battles will be changed in accordance with the new format. Now, to complete this mission, you only have to win 5 victories. And we also are planning to, and they're also planning to add more things. And after that, we're gonna get 3 new relics. And those are the Punisher machine gun right here, which was found on Garage on the Christmas Defense special event. That's where we could find it, so a lot of you are already familiar with it. Then we got the Breaker shotgun and the CC-18 Typhoon main cannon. And I think, as far as I understand, this cannon actually has a 360-degree firing arc. And their weapon varieties and unique perks are still being developed. And I do have these on the dev server, so we'll be taking a look at those into a moment. But first, we're going to cover the rest of the dev block. So the speedometer is finally appearing in Crossout, and it's only going to be in test drive, and its appearance will be very simple, but it might be have a different functionality in the future. And this one here is one of the most exciting pieces here. I think for the most players, I mean, clan battles, relics, sure, they're cool additions, but a lot of people will, of course, not be able to get them. But very soon, the custom battle mode will be open for everyone. Now, each survivor can start a lobby, invite other survivors, choose a game mode, and map, and go into battle. And this is really great. So now, not only we content creators have access to this mode, now everyone will be able to do their own custom hide and seek modes and whatever else they want to play. They can all now do that. That's really cool. And I also want to do some got lost Windows Defender. Anyways, in the new update, we're gonna do a small change to the challenge and patch system. So we're taking account many feedback and we're making an updated version. So the challenge from subsections, missions, and raids are sequential unlocking, but now that's no longer the case. And kill assist will be counting towards destruction of enemies and missions or raids. Requirements of number destroys will be proportionally increased as well, though. So if you got if you got a lot of kills but very few assists, you will now be getting these slower. But if you had a lot of assists and very few kills because you were like playing support, people would steal your kills nonstop. Then you will be able to get these patches faster. And due to the change in mechanics, the unfinished progress in obtaining patches associated with destruction of enemies will be reset. Only because of not yet received patches is subject to reset. The already earned patches will not be reset. Gonna do some minor changes in the banner system, and there are also some very specific challenges here. But now let's go to the balance changes. The icebox cabin is finally getting its increase of the extra damage of the perk. It's really nice to have. Uh, so I think it will be increased to 15% as it was on the dev server. We're going to take a look at the dev server perks in a second to see if it has this change or not. But also the Lancelot explosives, perk will be changed. Now the damage perk will not base on charging up, but on how fast the vehicle is at time of collision. And like before, also comes down to moving around the base to charge the perk and increase damage before moving out. Okay, meat grinder players, enjoy. We plan to increase the movement speed of augers and the damage they deal. So their efficiency was very low, but they wanted to make them better accordingly. They are slightly reducing durability of Hover Cigars 4 and 7 again. They're still too strong at low power score. While high boost decrease from risk compensated by boosting a larger number of hovers. And right here is one of the most interesting ones, the Golden Eagle. Before, it had a perk that says the drone cooldown is 20% faster, or module cooldown. So drones were included with that, but also just normal modules. So now the engine will increase the maximum speed of tracks and meat grinders by 10%. Of course, the Golden Eagle is there's no way of obtaining this engine as of now. You can only get it from the market, and the price has been rising lately, and I have been suggesting people to get this engine for a long time because it is a pretty good engine. And back in the day, it was like 100 coins for an epic engine, and it was really cheap. And now it's already over 300 coins, as far as I know. And at the moment, the new feature of Eagle Eagle is a little in demand because of the cheetah. The cheetah is way better for modules, and changed it so the engine will better meet the needs of heavy armored vehicles. So, if you want to have the very high mass and you're playing with cannons, etc., you would still use the Colossus. But if you're using machine guns or something on tracks or meat grinders, then the Golden Eagle will be really great pick just to get some extra speed. Slight buff in the Oculus, and there are also some other changes here. And these, of course, these changes are not final. They might be changed or may not make it into the game at all. Even though I know that pretty much everything here will be making it into the game. It's only 3 days from now. And that said, let's go into the dev server now. So please don't mind this no module thing. That's weird stuff. Here you can see maximum speed here. That's the first thing. Let's just grab ourselves a turbo cabin, which as far as I know is 100 kilometers an hour. Yep, 100 kilometers an hour. Okay. Then we're just gonna make a small frame where I can mount our wheels on. And no, I just want to check what this is. Yeah, let's just never mind that. Let's see if adding wheels will change it much. Bigfoots. This should not reduce the speed at all. And as far as I can hear, it does not change anything. And let's grab ourselves a cheetah, which should increase the speed by 20%. So 120 kilometers an hour. Yep, 120. Let's test out what it will do really quickly if we add some tracks, because those should have a reduced speed. 90 kilometers an hour is the maximum speed of these tracks. Now let's check if the perk of the Golden Eagle is, nope, is not yet updated. But we're just gonna test it, but maybe they did do something with the code. No, they did not. So now we can really accurately see the maximum speed of different parts. So let's do another test to see exactly how much the speed of the Stealth Spider increases legs. So 35 kilometers an hour. There's just some really random, really quick tests, and I'm gonna need that plate in order to fit the Stealth Spider. And 50 kilometers an hour. So that's how much it can increase, guys, for 15 kilometers an hour. That said, I do have to point out we do not have the new relic guns in the inventory just yet, as you guys can see, and none of the other stuff. But what we do have is, if you go to factions, we can check their exact stats. So let's just confirm the crafting materials are all the same. The difference is going to be the Punisher will cost you 1 aspect and 1 cyclone. And its stats are 4 energy, 1600 power score, so similar to the Firebug in that aspect. And it has 340 points of durability, which is quite substantial just compared to the 200 on the aspect. And it is not that much larger than the aspect, as you guys can see on the model right here. It is quad barreled though, which is really cool looking. I really like the looks of this gun. So 4 points energy, 342 on the weight, 430 on the weight. Successful hits slow down an enemy's weapon turn speed by 2% for 0.5 seconds. The effect stacks up to 35 times. Jesus. That's a lot of times. Like you cannot miss. So if once you miss one of the shots, then you lose the stack effect, as far as I know, unless you hit within the 0.5 seconds. I'm not sure. That's it. Let's go on to the breaker. This is our quad-barreled shotgun, and it's slightly larger again than the variant it's based on. And this is a time to overheating, so it is a heat-based shotgun, so it's not a reload-based shotgun. 2000 power score at 5 energy points, 300 durability, so it is weaker than the Punisher, but it only weighs 180 kilograms of mass. And the final shot before the weapon overheats deals a 30% more damage. So with this gun, you want to have coolers. You do not want to have a lot of radiators, because you want to have that final shot, and you want it to overheat, and then immediately cooling it down. So this one is newly carrier. This one is about nomads. Here we got the star of this update, I'm definitely sure. The CC-18 Typhoon. Look at that muzzle brake. Look at overall, just look at it. It's crazy. It definitely looks like if it could rotate, because it is mounted on a fully rotating platform, it seems like, although it is slightly asymmetric, which is kind of weird. So I hope it can fully rotate, but I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, the breaker uses a hammerfall and a fortune to craft. This one uses a mandrake and a tsunami. And its stats are as follows: 1250 durability, 2200 currents of mass, 6 points of energy drain, 10 shots of ammo, and hitting an enemy vehicle will disable its controls for 1.5 seconds. And I'm not sure whether it is driving or driving and shooting, but it will at least disable the enemy from, like, and prevent them from shooting. Driving back in any other direction than they already were. And that processing effect is gonna be really, really strong. I already know that this gun is gonna be part of the new meta. It is basically an upgraded variant of the Tsunami, but at 400 kilograms more of weight. It's like in the weight class of the Mandrake and the Mammoth. But the health, 750 versus 1250. I think you might actually have one Tsunami, one Typhoon, perhaps. BC-17, CC-18 is also pretty clearly built to like resemble each other. But they both have the same amount of ammo, which is also pretty interesting. They both have the same basic size, so the 6x6. But the biggest difference is, again, this one seems to kind of have a rotating platform. Although, again, it is not confirmed it will be a rotating gun. Well, this one, the Tsunami, has a pretty clear non-rotating frame, because you can see it is like only capable of rotating a small bit. Well, the other one, in theory, thank you, it's alive, should be able to like theoretically like make it true. The full rotation, which is really cool overall. Again, not a lot of you guys will actually have a use for these because you will not be able to afford them, but I sure as hell want to have a Typhoon more than a Scorpion, to be honest. I don't like the Scorpions. I like the Tsunami, and this gun will be right up my alley. So, definitely expect a video about this thing first, as soon as the patch drops. That said, that's not all we got. We got the Deluxe Edition and the Horsemen packs right here. And the Deluxe Edition will apparently be 65 euros, while the normal pack will be 30 euros. So here we can see Phoenix, 2 Wasps, the War Machine, Echo, 6 twin wheels, circle parts War, new Portrait, legendary Decor Furnace, the Red Horse, Scorching Sand, So let's just check them out. Here they are, left furnace, right furnace. Those are the legendary exhausts. I'm gonna go into everything in a second. We got a heavy generator that is renamed to PU Charge apparently. Here it is, the Echo, heavy cabin, 11 energy, 70 kilometers an hour. So I think I was right actually on that one on the predicament. 10,000 tonnage. That's even more than it was before. And overall, just the same stats as it has before, and only the boosted tonnage. Here are the two red horse stickers. We can clearly see them on the sides now. And then we have the single spare. We have 4 steering wheels. Okay, I actually have to check this out. Yes, finally, they have done something I wanted to see, and giving it 6 steering wheels. And oh my god, those flames are not. Okay, now they are stopping with burning. Oh, those exhausts are beautiful. I am pretty damn happy. Okay, let's charge them. Let's charge it. Okay, I cannot charge it. Oh, it just says. Wait, this is a natural radar detector, guys. It said it had one enemy in the area. So wait, we have to. I want to test this. Uh. Uh. Smack down a Torero really quickly. Test drive. I want not to look at it, so maybe it affects. Yeah, we can see that there are 2 enemies within the 150 meters radius. So you automatically get alerted with this cabin that there are enemies nearby. And I wonder how that will affect cloaked enemies. And let's see. Okay, it boosts weapon reloading speed for a set duration. And then, okay, the light thing in there doesn't change depending on the charge. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much 8 of the interval between the 2 rockets is the normal reloading speed. Is activated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty fast. You can literally just like, especially with the wasp, you can just bombard people with them. That's really fast. Boop. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a really exciting pack. And that said, we're gonna take a look at how it differs from the other pack in a second after we check out the different armor parts. So we got the home front, eastern front, and western front. Those are the 3 rear parts. So the right here is 1, 2, and 3. Those are rear parts. Then we get the wedge and the vanguard in the front. And we got the 2 line of defense double armor skirts slash fenders, which I think actually look really cool. They are hollowed out, as you guys can see as well. The other contents are 2 tank side parts, 2 strengthened slopes that we can see right here. And then we got the 6 small struts. That's okay, we have 2 on each side. And then 2 more somewhere right here in this corner. Then we got the small side part right there. I've got a feeling that the generator is, yeah, here it is. It is put sideways, right, so like that. And then we got the ammo pack somewhere. The nibblers in the back. The half walls. I have not located the half walls, but I wonder where those are. We do have the. It looks like they put the ammo pack inside the frame right there. Actually, and actually I was wrong earlier. These are actually heavy frames. That's one bummer. But there are quite a lot of different parts, and the 3 6x4 frames are nice to have from a very low level perspective. We're getting the Midnight paint pack, which, for you guys' information, was included in one of the old packs. If I can still see it, apparently it's not in here. Actually, here it is. Should have this one. No, this one is carbon. Which one is it then? No. It was included with one of these. Outlied. I don't know then, but the midnight paint, I think it was included by one of the other ones. But it looks like the rear wheels are painted midnight. Like very few gun parts are actually painted. Scorching Sand isn't also included, which is the pretty nice orange paint here. But let's get into the Deluxe War Machine, which comes in at over double the price. So 35 bucks for everything new. So everything that is new are the white paint, the armor plates, the addition of white arsenal and black arsenal stickers, which are like these white things in the front. And I don't know for sure what else, but there are there are a lot of sticker changes there, and they do look cool. Just gotta be honest, they look cool. I can't go around that. Might be expensive, but so those are the extra ones that you get. You get a unique background and logo of the four horsemen. You get a unique horseman of the apocalypse garage. Then those are all the things you get extra at 1400 in-game coins versus 1500 in-game coins. And if you check how much 2500 coins are currently in the store, uh, so this here is 25 euros for 1650, and then you need to add like this 875 coins back to get it, which results in almost that's actually 40 bucks. So you're even just with the coins increase, it does seem that in comparison you are getting your money's worth, and then you're just getting everything else on top. So the monetary value here does seem pretty nice, although like the Phoenix and all the other guns and epics are pretty low in value. You're getting a pretty cool unique cabin, and you're getting again the pretty good value. I'm not sure whether the normal war machine would be fully worth it, but this one is definitely interesting. And sadly, I cannot preview the premium garage, but we can again take a look at the different looking craft. And I do really love the way how they did the white on this thing. It is really cool. And again, the armor plate thing is actually a textured paint. That's what makes it unique here. In that it's the first paint to actually have like a real, almost three-dimensional looking texture like this thing has. And it's gonna make a lot of your vehicles look really unique. And again, it seems like this thing will not have the track booster. And overall, I just want to see what these guns can do. But again, I'm starting to ramble now. They are exact same power score, so there's no functional change between these two. And I actually can check one more thing. Factions, where there may be new function available. Doesn't say anything. Oh, okay, I have to join one. I see. Let's check whether we can see any of the factions and see whether they give the extra armor. Oh, here we go. Line of defense, Vanguard, Western Front, Eastern Front, Wedge, and Home Front. So if you want 2 pieces of armor, you have to level up your steppenwolves. So I suggest if you really want to start getting them right now already, just start leveling your steppenwolves to almost level up. Then switch to another faction and wait for the patch to drop, and then you switch your steppenwolves, immediately level up onto the prestige level, and then you will receive your first armor part. And that makes actually like most of the like 3 different factions now already having the parts. That said, we are still missing the hot rod armor parts, something that the developers might have forgotten entirely, but for the ones that actually want to know, the last 8 pack, the armor parts here, so the 2 fenders, the 2 rear fenders, the trunk, the front, and the hood, are parts that are not obtainable in any way other than buying the pandemic pack or one of the 2 packs on the Xbox and console, PlayStation, respectively. So there's no other way to obtain those. And developers, please add these to the fire starters, because I want to have normal players get this without having to pay for a pack. Again, everything is a really big grind, but you can get everything in the game for free. Like, I do have to say, like, all of these changes do make this make sense. And here you guys are by the way, are the preview pictures. And like, this is the original model of the gun, which actually looks quite a bit different from how this one looks. Do have to point it out that they did have some changes into the model, mainly the barrel. But the changes made overall, I think, are positive. Like, we're getting new content, and in the meanwhile, they are changing the clans, which were not really at a good state because it was really elitist mode. We're getting the custom battles, which is a thing we'd be requested for a long time. We are getting the speedometer, everything. Like, all of the changes here are actually positive, I think, with except maybe over reduction on the hovers. They still need a full on rework even more. But that said, that's all we really got for today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And please comment down what you guys think about this patch and what thing you are hyped most for. That said, please do all of the YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and be prepared for builds with the 3 new guns and me discussing whether they are actually worth it to like actually get and grind your ass off for. That's it. It was the cat, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.